Hey friends, it's Rylie. If you're trying to learn your toe touch or just improve your jumps, this video is for you. First, we need to understand exactly what we want to accomplish in a toe touch. A lot of people confuse this with a straddle jump, but these two jumps are in fact very different. So let's set the record straight. A straddle jump makes a perfectly straight line with your legs in the air, which is done by opening your hips as far as possible in a middle split. A toe touch, on the other hand, is less about flexibility and more about using your hip flexors to pull your legs up to hit a V shape. The key is to think about showing the middle seam of your shorts to the front. Now that that's clarified, let's move on to the prep before your jump, which is crucial for setting you up for a good toe touch. The first step is to stand tall and tight, actively squeezing all of your muscles. Next, clap your hands together in front of you. There are different variations of this, but for simplicity, I'm just keeping tight, straight arms. Third, draw arms up and raise to your tippy toes. Notice how from the side, my arms are covering my eyeballs and my shoulders are slightly rounded. From there, swing your arms back down and bend your knees in a slight squat. Think of this move as if your body is a spring. It needs to be compressed down before it can spring back up. This acts as a loading position, so you can then explode upward in your jump by pushing through your legs. Don't forget to also push up your toes, which will help you gain more height. Practice this explosion with the T-jump. One last thing to note, when I throw my arms down, I'm doing this with force and immediately bringing them to a sharp T, which also contributes to the power in my jump. Now, let's move on to drills. When I first transitioned from gymnastics to cheer, this drill was so helpful in teaching me how to scoop my hips under. First, find a mat that's slightly taller than your hip level. Stand slightly in front and warm up a T-jump, making sure you have enough height to sit up on the mat. This time, do the same thing but with a toe touch. The goal is to tuck your butt under, think the opposite of sticking out your butt. Round your lower back and think about pulling the bottom of your pelvis to the sky. Also, kick up your toes as high as possible. Next drill is a frog jump, aka pineapple jump. The point is to help you learn how to get your hips and thighs to the right position without worrying about extending your legs. When you do this, make sure you're tucking your butt and focusing on pulling your hamstrings in as close to your sides as possible. Something fun and effective to try is bouncing on a trampoline and using the extra air time to practice whacking your legs as high as you can in your toe touch. Let's move forward to exercises, starting with strengthening your hip flexors. Sit on the ground and open your legs to a straddle. Place your hands flat on the floor and in between your legs. Using your hip flexors as swift as you can, pull your legs up to hit a V shape, then slowly lower back down. This exercise can be made even more effective by using ankle weights, but beware, it's more difficult and the burn is a lot worse. For even more exercises, try leg circles going back and also small leg pulses without touching the ground. In order to land our toe touches with our legs together, let's strengthen our legs. Lay on your back with your arms in a T. Pull your legs up as if you were in a toe touch position, then quickly slam them together at the ground. You can add ankle weights to this exercise as well. Next, grab two sliders and stand one foot on each. Stand with your legs spread wide and quickly slide your feet together. The wider your stance, the more difficult but effective this exercise will be. Next, to increase height and power in your jump, try box jumps. Stack mats as high as you can while still being able to safely jump up to your feet. If you can, try to also land in a frog position. As we established earlier, this is a good shape to train for toe touches. If you struggle with leaning your chest over in your jumps, this next part is for you. Find a ledge, preferably a stable one, and sit on the very edge with your feet in front of you. Avoid leaning your chest forward and instead focus on squeezing and staying upright as you kick your legs up to a toe touch position. Also try these heel to butt squat jumps. Keep your upper body tall and tight the whole time and hit a T shape in the air. These are honestly harder than they look. This exercise is so good because it targets your calves, thighs, and helps drill an upright chest. For good strong T-arms, you need to be actively flexing your arm and shoulder muscles. Good exercises to build strength for this are arm circles and arm bounces. Aim to do these for 1-minute intervals, and obviously if you want to get even stronger, add some light 1 to 5 pound weights for these exercises. Finally, let's talk about T-kicks. These are a great exercise, especially for warming up jumps. During these kicks, focus on fundamentals. Keep a tall chest, tight arms, straight legs, and powerful kicks coming back down to touch the other leg. Going forward, when throwing your toe touches, remember these things. Keep a tight body in the prep, throw your arms down with force, push off your toes, tuck your butt under, and use your hip flexors to pull your toes up as fast and powerful as you can. Keep your chest upright and hit your arms in a tight T, then squeeze your body back together. Obviously, that's a lot to think about in one jump, which is why we have so many drills and exercises to establish these good habits in our muscle memory. Keep working hard. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.